The fight against the vile heretics takes an interesting turn. Grandmaster Kai may have grown obstinate sitting on Titan, but there are others who recognize the need for action. The Officio Assassinorum has agreed to make available an execution force tasked with exterminating this bloom. Each operative has undergone countless genetic and cybernetic enhancements to transform them into the ultimate killers. Now, Commander, which temple would best serve your most immediate needs on the battlefield?
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Today we're gonna play some Chaos Gate Demon Hunters and take a closer look at the new update and new DLC, Execution Force. And right off the bat, it is amazing. I'm gonna be honest, I won't be able to go through everything in this video. There are just too many things to say about this update. I also want to say that right now I'm commenting over my own gameplay because I kind of suck at commenting while playing, so that's that. And I really wanted to concentrate on a few things that I think are insane and life-changing, game-changing. It is really incredible.
This squad has taken up refuge in some old fortifications from some forgotten skirmish. Reports indicate they were ambushed, returning to the garrison with the sanctified servitors.
Their lack of vigilance will hamper my research. Recover the servitors, Commander. That is your only duty.
Okay, so first off, I just want to clarify a thing or two on what you're about to see. While some of you guys may find my actions low accurate, I can explain. I did not want to create an immersive experience for the poor Cosm there, you know, on how it's like to finally see your first and last Grey Knight at the same time. No. It all comes down to the meta and how I adapted to a plan that completely went rogue. As you know, well, as some of you know, not so long ago, a free update launched, and with it came new enemy units and new missions. And let me tell you that protecting those servitors and godsmen is tedious and time-consuming. And I believe that after 3 successful missions, I was fed up. It took me so long to just deal with this, and well, it also took me around a freaking hour per mission, and I must say that protecting them from all directions put my knights in weird situations, especially during technophage missions where my Justicar ended up doing a 1 versus 15 match, and well, I had to basically straight up save him. He was gonna get, you know, killed at some point, so I had to teleport him, and the Gosman died anyway. And I was 35 minutes in. So I was like, you know what? Let's just save one group. It won't really matter anyway. You know, the mission could still be successful, despite the fact that 2/3 of what I was supposed to protect died, it's cool. It's cool. At least I could say one group, the mission counts as being successful. You know what I mean? So, and my knights will be able to assist each other more with more efficiency. You know, by protecting one group, they will be basically around each other. They will support each other more efficiently. Yeah. So another thing that I thought would be great is that at least the enemies will move towards one location since they don't have to sprint all over the place. And I will be able to terminate them wave after wave. So that was the plan, you know, let them kill the servitors and guardsmen so that they could move forward, towards one location. Once they're done with them, once they're done with 2/3 of them, at least, you know, I will be able to protect the rest, the servitors and the surviving guardsmen. I'll be able to protect them more efficiently. You know, they will all move forward. They will all move towards this location. I'll be able to protect them. That was the plan. It all went to shit. For one fucking reason. Basically, once they discover the enemy groups, and by that I mean once the enemies discover the guardsmen and servitors, they attack them, they kill them, they do what they have to do, and when they're done, they become completely lost. They don't know where to go. Some of them sit here, not moving for the rest of the game. Some of them try to find us. Some just straight up flee the zone of combat. Like they cannot flee, you know, they cannot surrender. But they straight up go in the opposite direction. And after, the issue with this type of mission is that you're done only when all enemies are killed. So it basically becomes an hide and seek, So I'm done with some of those waves, you know, because enemy patrols travel in groups and they travel, you know, together. But when an enemy patrol gets triggered by my guardsmen and servitors that are around the map, well, you know, they attack. They sprint around, they attack, and then they go completely wild, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So, well, at least, you know, the enemy patrols stay together, they stick together until they find me. Well, this is also what I thought, but it didn't go that way as well. It completely went rogue as well. Nothing of what I planned was working. So, and the last one isn't that bad. Because, well, you're gonna see in a few minutes for yourself. But long story short, I was like, let's just start from scratch. Let's just start from scratch, and straight up help the enemy patrols to deal with the guardsmen. So straight up kill the guardsmen, kill the servitors, so that the enemy patrols don't go wild on what the fuck they're doing. Because again, guys, once they kill the guardsmen and servitors, they go all over the place. They don't even know where they're going, what they're doing. So let's just make their work easier and straight up end the misery of our poor guardsmen right here and there. So I started killing the guardsmen so that the enemy patrols would be able to keep moving forward towards my location. And surprise, surprise, they didn't do it anyway. It's still better in a way. It's still better because while they do not move towards my location, they don't move at all. So it's way better that way because I don't have to look for them all around the map at the end of the game. So first, they don't move at all. All right, the first patrols that are in the game don't move. If they don't see the servitors and guardsmen, they stay put, they stay where they were supposed to go. And yeah, they don't move for the rest of the game. The patrols that are here right from the beginning don't move if the servitors are dead. So they're gonna stay there for the entirety of the game. I was like, alright, didn't go as planned, but at least, you know, I know where they're at right now. So now let's see what happens with the next enemy patrols that will come out of the rift. So the reinforcement. Let's see what the reinforcement will actually do, because now I'm sure of fucking nothing. So I thought that new reinforcements will be able to still go towards my location, and I was still wrong. They did not move towards our location. I thought they would, but they, matter of fact, did not. Some of them are spawning right next to where we are, so I have to deal with them, that's for sure. That at least, you know, I planned and it's working out. But when it comes to the enemy patrols, the enemy reinforcement that spawn far away from our location, well, these guys don't look for us, actually. They straight up regroup. They straight up regroup and make like this big ass fucking army. Like, it could be bad, but I also took advantage of the situation. So I did not expect what they were gonna do. I did not expect them to regroup all at once. So this is what I mean by it went rogue. Nothing that I planned actually worked, but it's still something that I can manage, and that's pretty much what I mean by nothing went according to plan. So now you know why I ended 2/3 of my allies here. I wanted to basically manage the flow of enemies. Well, it kind of worked, but not as expected. But to be fair, the way that they regroup as a small army is pretty cool. What else? Okay, let's move on to the main character here. The Callidus assassin. Dude, I don't even know where to start. Well, actually first, well, I did a little research to make sure that I could add the assassins to my ongoing campaign. And yes, case closed, it's done. Everyone can do this. That was pretty cool. I was kind of scared at first, but it's all good. So, the Callidus assassin. This chick, bro, listen. This chick is immune to autos. With fucking one of her abilities called polymorphin is able to straight up turn her into an enemy, and she cannot be seen. She can stay undetected. Like, you know, while moving around, killing people, assassinating shit, and she does not trigger enemy patrols. When she is using like the polymorphin ability, no one sees her. She cannot be detected. She does not trigger enemy patrols. They stay together, they stay put, they don't spread around, and it basically gives you intel on what they are, where they are, what they're doing. You can even, you know, take your knights, and according to what you're seeing, well, you could, you know, take actions, and by take actions I mean plan an attack. Oh, so this enemy patrol has a bunch of demons. There's also Terminators. This is an enemy patrol full of cultists. It basically gives you intel on what the enemy patrol is. So, same thing with seed carriers. It's the same shit. So she has also that fucking weird looking gun, the neural shredder. Yeah, the neural shredder. And dude, I really thought it was gonna be shit for some reason. I really thought it was gonna be actually garbage. Man, this ended up being the best thing ever. That thing can immobilize in a wide spread attack. Dude. None of her shit requires willpower. The warp surge doesn't get fucking triggered. It doesn't move a single fucking pixel. Let me get this straight. She can infiltrate, immobilize, and disable range for 2 turns. She shows up, enemy patrol doesn't know what the fuck is going on. She immobilizes them. Sorry, I'm kind of bad at this, but they cannot move. All right, they cannot move anymore. And you're like, oh, but listen, at some point I gotta get closer. They're gonna shoot at me. This chick can turn off their fucking guns. Dude, you send that, man. The use, man. This is so useful. I really thought to a certain degree that the assassins were. Well, I would actually need to kind of carry the assassins at some point. While they're not like Vakir said, they're not as resilient. They do not have many health points, and of course, when she says they're not as resilient, I don't know about the other difficulties, but in Legendary they have 1 resilience. So I guess when they're gone, they're dead. You could always buy a new one, I guess. But dude, man, they are so efficient. I don't even know how am I gonna play without assassins anymore. They're that good. This is just one assassin. This is just one chick. This is just the Callidus assassin, dude. The others, based over what we have for the mechanics of because a bunch of mechanics changed, and especially bleed. But I will not start on bleed right now because I could. It's the same shit. It has no end. And one of the assassins. Well, I said I would not talk about this, so I won't. But listen, this is game changing. The assassins are game changing. And while during this mission, we were facing a lot of melee units, and my squad could honestly deal with them no problem. And we also brought the damn dreadnought. So at some point, we were kind of good. Okay, we were kind of overpowered on this one. But let's say at some point I ran out of action points. My Just Cause were out. My Purifier has I don't know nothing else. My Dreadnought, same thing, 0. And this Callidus is remaining. These demons here, they do not have range attacks, first of all. So I could totally immobilize them and wait for the next turn. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to infiltrate enemy patrols to immobilize enemies. You could be in the heart of a freaking battle. You're out of action points. There's no more hope. This chick shows up and says, "I got you," and immobilizes everyone.
They won't get me here.
And then you wait your turn. These guys cannot do anything.
Get me here.
So you just wait. They can't move. It is so good. I cannot play without an assassin anymore. And this is, again, guys, this is just one. And you didn't see, this is just one. This is one build. This is one strategy. So you can only imagine what other possibilities are out there. To be fair, I just named a few that are very efficient, but it could be something else, and you're gonna see a bunch of you know what? I'm just gonna let you see. I'm done.
Yes,
What
Commander.
is your will?
Certainly. They will pay me no heed.
Emperor, protect me. They won't get me here. Emperor, protect me.
Temple Callidus, at your service. In and out.
They won't get me here. Emperor, protect me. They won't get me here.
The Emperor's justice!
We have come.
Target wounded.
Ignore the wounds.
Down with you. A just end. The final judgment. Another devil down. Breathe your last.
On the hunt. Wards activated. None shall avoid my cleansing fire. Death to the enemy. No demon shall avoid its fate. As ordered. Slay the darkness.
I'm eager to research the seeds contained within those servitors, Commander. Return them to the ship with haste.